Hi everyone, welcome back to my floor. Today we're going to talk about cheating. Specifically cheating in art. Oh boy, here comes a hot take. Gonna stir that pot, serve it up piping hot. The thing is, I had my reservations about actually making this video because I'm not really interested in drama, especially art world drama, but every once in a while someone makes a comment about something that gets under my skin, or they'll ask like a very generic question that everybody has their own damn opinion on certain social media platforms, and it's just a very broad spectrum, wide open door for people to come thundering through with all of their poor opinions on, and damn it, sometimes I just feel like I need to speak about these things. And it's the first time I've ever done so, I think, on a video platform, so please be nice to me in the comments. I'm not here to deliberately anger anyone. I hate that. And that's crappy energy, and I'm not here for it, so just making myself clear about that. Also, I've got the window open. The traffic noises are especially loud today because as soon as it hits 70 degrees and higher, your girl starts to sweat. I need fresh air, and it's not even working because it's like really humid today, so it's just like kind of moist. What were we talking about? Oh yes, cheating. Okay, so the origin of me wanting to film this video has to do with some stupid post that I saw in an art group on Facebook, and I hate Facebook. I think it's the devil. But the person's question was very blandly asking, "What do you consider cheating in art?" ? And then all of the comments just went bananas. And I don't know, I have issues with the concept of cheating in art. Like, there is something that maybe I could claim is cheating, but it has less to do with like applications of art and uses of mediums and stuff like that, because if there's anything that I can't stand in this whole wide world, it's Puritanism. And you will get that a lot in the art world. I've known about it for many years now, that there are just people who think that things need to be a certain way and done a certain way, and if you deviate from these ways in any way, no way. It's bad. And you're bad and you should feel bad about it, and blah, 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 blah. Well, you know what? I am looking at this pile of steaming garbage that you've just handed me, and I'm giving it back. There you go. It is yours all over again. The problem is that I don't like it when people claim that things are cheating in art, because it's just too easy. It's too easy to just like throw that terminology out there and make people feel inadequate for their art choices. I've mentioned one in a previous video, which is using white watercolor or using any white medium other than the stuff that's sort of like comes in your watercolor palette to lighten values or add highlights to things in watercolor. That's a new one that I've been introduced to since I've gotten into watercolor, and frankly, it's just like, I don't need to hear that. Like, if it gives you the result that you want, do that thing. Thank you and good day. Like, for me, when I began acrylics, people were like, don't use colors out of the tube. Don't mix with your brushes. Shut up. A lot of the colors that I buy in acrylic come pre-mixed so that I don't have to mix colors. And I like that. That's convenient for me. Also, sometimes a color is exactly what I want it to be out of the tube. What are you gonna do about that? Don't mix with your brushes? I'm sorry, acrylic dries way too fast for me to use a palette knife. Like, if I pre-mix a whole bunch of paint only for half of it to go dry before I've even had a chance to use it, then what the hell is the point? And then, some of my favorites. Don't do digital art. Now, I myself am not a digital artist. I have never attempted it before. I hope to in the future, but I've had my reservations about it for my own personal anxiety reasons. Like, it has nothing to do with what anybody else has done. But digital art is not cheating, people. It's a medium like all other mediums. Give people a break. They're still making art. You're just annoyed because technology has given people very useful shortcuts. Stay mad. Like, I'm getting really salty about this. One that is more relevant to my particular art practice that I've seen people think is cheating is tracing. Like, Why does that bother you so much? I personally love tracing when it comes to doing my particular artwork, especially in acrylics, because it makes me not have to worry about fussing about with proportions and making sure they're correct, and it, you know, gets me to the actual painting portion faster, which is the part of the painting process that I actually like. I still practice my drawing on the side, but even if I were marginally better at drawing than I am now, why would I fuss about with doing a whole bunch of sketch lines on a canvas when sometimes it can be difficult to cover those lines, or even follow along with which which of those lines is the ones that is correct for your final composition. Like, it can be infuriating sometimes. I tend to do a lot of my sketches, if I ever do any actual sketching on canvas, in watercolor pencil to kind of make that a little bit easier, but if one of those lines gets washed away, that's me up the creek without a paddle. So yeah, I just prefer to trace things because it makes things so much easier. Also, I don't know if it's just a personal philosophy or if it's something that other people agree with. I'd be interested to know, but frankly, if you're getting to the final product that you were intending to and you're satisfied with it, why does any of this matter? Like, why are we in a competition with one another to prove how much more legitimate we are as artists? Like, trust me, I would love to be better at drawing. That's why I practice drawing in my spare time. But I'm not going to practice drawing when I'm trying to do a big painting. Like, that's something that I want to do right now. I'm not gonna wait until I'm better at it in order to get the thing done. I'm so heated about this. Oh my god. Like, it's just, it frustrates me how people think that you are less of an artist, like with a capital A, that you choose to use these workarounds and use them to your advantage to make art that satisfies you and that is a product that you can be proud of. I don't think that that's cheating in the slightest. In fact, I think that's clever as hell. You should continue doing it. And as you level up your skill in the areas in which that you are maybe less than skilled at this time, you will find that you don't need to rely on those shortcuts anymore, or that maybe you don't want to use them, and that is equally legitimate. You just work with what you got, make what you can, and if you end up looking at the final product and liking it, then sorry. I get so mad. I get so mad at people who insist that things have to be done a certain way in art. Like, just for clarification, art to me, like, we could ask the philosophical question, what is art? But to me, art is just self-expression. That's it. Art, that's why art exists in so many formats, whether it's painting or drawing or music or furniture building, cooking. Cooking is, oh my god, cooking is an art. I wonder if the first person to use a food processor had a bunch of like cooks coming down on them for, you know, having this marvelous new tool at their fingertips so that they could chop food without having to get their hands messy in a fraction of the time that it took them to do it with a knife. Like, I wonder if there was a bunch of like snooty chefs sort of like breathing down on them going, you're cheating. Like, get the hell out of here. And I personally, I stand an artist who has found a way to make art using these clever little life hacks, because that's how I feel about them. They're life hacks. I know that there's a much less buzzwordy way of saying that, but you know what? That's just how I feel. I don't know what else to say about this. I think I've rambled on for long enough. If you have certain things that you think have been branded as cheating in the past in the art world that you don't think is a cheat, you're welcome to share those in the comments down below. If you accuse anyone of cheating in this whole comment thread under this video, I will come for you, and I'll probably just delete your comment or just call you a jerk and ask you to leave. But that's just how I'm feeling today. I'm feeling feisty. Oh, since I'm here and it's Wednesday, I need to remind you that, God, oh, I almost knocked everything over. But anyway, there's a giveaway going on. Please follow the link in the description to my Instagram post where I have instructions on how you can enter yourself for this giveaway. You can also enter other people for this giveaway if they're interested too. Please follow the instructions. If you don't do all 4 things, then you're not entered into the giveaway. It's very important. Oh yeah, and then I forgot to mention it is for the 18 set of HIMI jelly gouache, which, by the way, I forgot to show that I didn't even open. So it's like, it's fresh, it's new, and it's going to a good home, and it could be yours. I'm hoping to have some good entrants. I'm going to announce the winner of the giveaway on May 26th, which is another Wednesday, which we'll do another one of these videos. And yeah, unfortunately, you do have to have an Instagram to enter this giveaway, so that's just the cleanest way I could think about doing that. I do apologize for anybody that may exclude who does not have an Instagram. And of course, good luck to all entrants, and thank you for participating. Okay, that's it for me. I think I've got all of my aggression out. Feeling very zen now. I'm gonna go. Have a great week. See you Saturday. Ciao.